All right. Now, a lot of you are not going to agree with what I say, but hear me out. This music today, and I love music. I'm into music, I'm into the arts, everything arts I love. But there's this thing going on today with music, and this video is not to complain. I'm not complaining in this video. I'm just telling you how I see it today, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. But there's too much music being put out, and it's just too quick and too fast. And I hear a lot of musicians, and it's like I agree with it a little bit on one hand, but then I don't, because I'm the type of person, when I make something, I want it to be remembered. I want it to be cherished. I want people to go back to it again and again. That's why I named my channel Nate Classics, because I want every single piece that I put out to be a classic, you know. But there's just too much quantity, and it's just there's too much that we have to work with today. It's just way too much. And you know, I hear this music, and it's like, it's very easy to just, rap a 16 bar loop and just rap a bunch of words. That's easy. Anybody can do that. I can freestyle 16 bars and then another 16 bars. I used to freestyle all the time. I don't do that no more, though. That's not really my style anymore. I'm more into making beats and maybe singing and maybe doing, a little rhyme or something. But I'm not too much into that anymore. I don't know, though. I might do a song where I'm rhyming or something. But I'm just saying, today there's so much of it. There's just so many people that they get on the beat, and then it's the same. They rap a couple bars, and then the chorus is something, really quick, and it might be catchy, but then that's it. Then it's on to the next song that sounds the same way, and people are doing it the same exact way, and everybody's making the same beats. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to criticize the music realm on my channel, because I think there should be a change. And me, I'm like a revolutionary kind of guy, or a guy that revolts against, the norm. I want to do something different and unique, but still have it be genuine to what I'm doing. And people are looking for that genuine, real, down to earth feeling and message in music. And I don't know about you, but I don't get that from too many people. And, I'll just be honest with you. It's like I'm sick of it. It's like I don't even click on a lot of this music anymore, because it's just the same thing. Every time I go on it, I try to give people a chance, and I click on it, and it's like, I know everybody will say, oh, well, music is music. But not when everything is the same all the time. It's like, that's why, for me, it's hard to create masterpieces. It's hard to create. Now, whether that is a masterpiece to you or another person, that is your opinion. That's your view. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about music like, Tupac, Dear Mama. When is the last time you heard a song like Tupac, Dear Mama? That song makes me cry. I can't even listen to it. And like Dr. Dre, still Dre. Or Eminem, I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Like, when have you heard a track like that lately? From 2010 to 2020, that whole decade. And now we're in 2020, a new decade. So here's what I'm saying is, if you're somebody watching this, listen, quantity, I don't think quantity matters. I think when you put the time into something, and there's so many artists and even known celebrity artists that are even saying this. They're saying the game is just, it's being dulled down with all of these things that are available to us. There's too much. And then they're saying it's like the art is not what it used to be because everything's just so quick and fast. And I understand that people cannot hold their attention spans for too long. I mean, I understand that. I can't neither. But when you put the time into something, like the beats that I have right now, they are 4/4 beats. They are 1 2 3 4 2 1 2 3 4 3 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3. They're four, step beats. I can't believe I can't think of what it is right now. 4 part, 4 pattern, 4 steps. I forget what it's called, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, it's like I put a lot of time into these beats, like the velocities of the sounds and how it sounds, and me tweaking the sound to sound just right with the drums, and then coming up with concepts with songs and lyrics and like art and stuff. Now, I don't have as much art prepared for songs and stuff, I don't really have any art prepared, but I have an idea of what I want the art to be when I get to that beat. And it's like I put time into these things, even though they're short patterns. I have pretty many of them, but I put the time in to make them sound the best they can possible, that I know how to make them sound possible. And I pick and choose the sounds in a way where it's like, you know what I mean? When you hear a song like Tupac, Dear Mama, Dr. Dre, Still Dre. I'm just using these as an example. Eminem, Dr. Dre made that. I am whatever you say I am, like that beat. It's like these beats took time to make the drums sound the way they do, and the synthesizer and the piano or whatever's in it. It takes time to make a great record. These things are just not made overnight. Like, how many artists, I understand selling beats online. That's what I'm going for. I want to sell beats online. But quantity, I don't think that will work if you put out more and more and more, unless you are a really good beat maker or producer, because it doesn't matter the more you put out. Is the beat really great? Is somebody gonna want that beat? Is it gonna hit a chord with them? Is it gonna make them feel some kind of way? These are the things that not a lot of producers keep in mind. And listen, I am not known. I don't have any subscribers yet. I'm just starting this channel. I have another channel named The Truth Channel. I got like 29 subscribers. It's just me venting videos like this. But this is my music channel that I just started because I've been preparing for this. I've been preparing these beats and figuring out and learning how to do all of this. It takes time. I could put out, in a week, I could put out like 100 beats if I wanted to. I could upload like 100 beats, but it's it just uploading the beat is not, I have to get the sounds, I have to get the EQs and all that right with the lyrics if I'm going to do a song, or I have to make it sound as best as possible when I put it out there, because if it doesn't sound right, it can be the best melody in the world. If it doesn't sound right, somebody's not going to want it. And that's why do you think a lot of these producers, they wonder why their beats are not selling. And I am no professional with this, it's Mikasa Sukasa. Whatever I'm speaking about, I'm learning too, and I'm speaking to myself when I do this. But when you put so much out, it's like, it's not gonna help if you're putting so much stuff out. You could put out a million things. If they don't sound right and they don't have some type of really nice melody or nice sounds, or somebody's not feeling it, they're not gonna want nothing to do with the beat or the song. And then if it's something you put time into, and when people hear it, or the next, Jane hears it, or Tom hears it, or Fred hears it, or Steve hears it, that's 4 people that heard it. If it's a really nice song, then they're gonna want to buy it or use it. If they know, people know the beats that you have put time into and are something unique and genuine. People just can sense this kind of stuff. And because I know I've been messing with music most of my life. I started making beats when I was like 14, 15. I bought my first drum machine, and I was even making decent beats back then, because I had people rap over my beats and I had people sing over my beats, and they were like, I'll give you $50 for this, when I was just using a little drum machine. But I still put the time, even though they didn't sound the best. I put a lot of time into the melody and the drums and how I was going to make the beat and how long it was and everything. And like, it was just crazy. I had people offering me $50 off of a $300 Zoom RT 323 see-through blue drum machine. Look it up if you don't know what it is. But all I'm saying is, we have got to take the time to make things that are going to last and that are going to maybe mean something, and have some sustenance to them. I don't think this quantity thing is true. I think that's very false. I'm more for quality than quantity. I would rather put out 10 solid beats in a half a year, even though I'm going for more than that, and I will be probably doing way more than that. I would rather have 10 solid classic beats than to have 1,000 regular beats. That's just me, because you think out of those 10, if they are really, really, really well mixed and the volumes are just right, and someone's like, oh my goodness, this is nice, I need this. Them 1,000 beats that they listen to, they might go through your beats or your catalog or whatever and see, like I said, I don't have none of this set up yet, but I will. I've been preparing for this for a while. But if they go through your thing, and they listen to one song after the next, after the next, after the next, and they ain't no good, they're gonna just be like, okay, I'm done, I'm going to the next person, this guy sucks. So, and I've been watching a lot of people, when I say these things, I have been studying music and watching tutorials and listening to other producers that have a lot of subscribers and sell beats. Kato on the track, Ed Talenti, there's so many people, Curtis King, DJ Payne. I listen to so many of these guys speak about this, and it's like, I have a big idea of how a lot of this works. No, I don't have a bunch of beats out yet to sell, but I will. So that's how I can speak about this, because I watched so many videos on this, and it's like, why do you want to put out garbage? It's like, turn that thing into a polished gem, and then people will want it. People don't want a gem that hasn't been polished and is all crusty looking and hasn't been, mixed right. That's polishing the gem, mixing the song right, and mastering the song. You can master your own music. You don't need an engineer. If you put enough time into this, like I've been doing lately, you do not need a mastering engineer if you really, really, really are passionate about this. Now, some of my stuff, it might go to a mastering engineer because that person doesn't like the way I mixed and mastered the beat. So that's when it would go to a mastering, professional, for them to finish it and to get the dB volumes right and the headroom and all that stuff. So this video is really long. I don't know if you got to the end, but if you did, subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more stuff on the way. I got a lot more poems. I got a lot more beats and music I'm going to be uploading. If you like any of the videos I have right now, like them so I can get on the algorithm here. But yeah, man, this is, if you're looking for music talk, the arts talk, everything arts and music, this is where it's at, and this is where it's going to be in the future. So, I know a lot of people, they don't subscribe to channels that really don't have any content, but I will be having a lot of content. So if that's something you're interested in, then I highly recommend that you do subscribe, because I will be having a lot more stuff, and your notifications, put on the notifications so you can see the videos I upload, because I got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. So, and I do it for you and me. I do this for you and me. So it's not just me. I'm giving you, my name, Nate, means he has given, to give, so that's what I am. I like giving something to people special, something down to earth and genuine. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.